Quick, easy, delicious Spanish rice when you're on the trail. Check it out. Hi, Jason Schaub with Overland Cookery. Welcome back to the Overland Test Kitchen. Tonight, we're gonna be doing our go-to Spanish rice. It's just as good as the box and even easier to make. Now, before we jump into cooking, let's spend about 30 seconds and go over meal planning logistics. In terms of heat source, you can use either a single or dual burner stove, or as long as it has a simmering function, a wind burner or jet boil type of stove. For cookware, you can use either ultralight backpacking style cookware that nests or residential sized cookware. Cold storage is not applicable here because none of the ingredients are perishable. And talking about perishability, these ingredients last for over 2 weeks in regular dry storage, making it a class 6 recipe. Now, the ingredients for this recipe include medium or long grain white rice, salsa of your choice, paprika, white wine, and extra virgin olive oil. Okay, preparing this rice is just like any other rice. You're gonna use a standard ratio of 1 part rice to 2 parts of liquid. Now, what sets this recipe apart from a traditional Spanish rice versus a boxed Spanish rice is we're not relying on a dehydrated tomato powder from a box with a lot of sodium in it. And we're also not packing a bunch of fresh, perishable tomatoes and onions. We're splitting the difference. We're gonna use salsa. This Fontanez salsa is one of my favorites. I've been buying Rick Bayless's products for a long time. I've also had great luck with Renz. Frankly, any salsa is gonna work great here, so choose the one that you like to eat with your chips. That way you have it stored in your truck at all times, and it doubles as making a fantastic Spanish rice. Start with the wet ingredients. In this recipe, we'll be using 1 part salsa to a 1/2 part white wine and a 1/2 part water. Then, fire up the stove and bring the mixture up to a low boil. Once boiling, add your olive oil, paprika, and rice. Give it a stir, cover, and reduce the heat to a very low simmer. Cooking the rice is gonna take around 15 to 20 minutes. I'm very familiar with this type of rice, so I know that it's gonna take 17 minutes. So for best results, use a rice that you're familiar with. Okay, our timer just went up, so it's time to turn the heat off and stir the rice. Now, because of the salsa, it's gonna rise to the top when you cook it. It's not a problem, it happens every time. All you have to do is fluff it up with a fork. And I usually let it sit another 5 minutes with the top on just to steam it up. And there you go. Perfect Spanish rice when you're on the trail, featuring your favorite salsa. Let's give it a taste. That wine helps bring out a lot of flavor, especially with the tomatoes and the cilantro and the salsa, without making it too salty. It's so good. Like I said though, this is our staple go-to Spanish rice recipe. It's great as a side dish, it's great in burritos, it's great with fajitas. You can save it the next day, put it on nachos. It's really universal. Hopefully it was hoping that I'd hope. All right, thanks for watching. Hopefully that was helpful. Let us know what you think. And if you have any recipe requests, let us know too in the comments below. And of course, there's gonna be a full printed copy of this recipe on our recipe blog and online store at overlandcookery.com. We've got our stickers, our patches, and of course, our cookbook, Overland Cookery. We'll see you out there.